Mercedes from brightstarwoman.com, and in this video I'd like to answer a question I get all the time about what is Reiki Yoga. Reiki Yoga essentially combines the ancient practice of yoga, which comes from India, with the relatively new healing art of Reiki from Japan. So we're combining both into a powerful therapeutic practice of self-healing, self-awareness. So Reiki Yoga is a relatively new style of yoga in the sense that it is, practiced only in the last few years by teachers who happen to also be Reiki practitioners. And so the idea of Reiki Yoga isn't really structured or regulated in any sense. So there is no wrong way to practice Reiki Yoga. So I can give you the answer of what is Reiki Yoga to me and how do I teach it. So you could have a very dynamic yoga practice incorporating energetic elements like meditation and breathwork and mantras and Reiki self-treatment, and still have a combination of Reiki and yoga in the same class. Or you could go to the other end of the spectrum and have a very restorative yoga practice where you hold poses that are repairing and restful, mostly held on the ground with tools, accessories, very supported practice, and then incorporating breath and meditation and self-treatment. And both of those would be Reiki Yoga practices. I prefer to teach somewhere in between, where I use perhaps a gentle movement like a very slow hatha class or gentle flow class if I'm looking to create a bit of a calm but energy boost, or having more of a yin practice with the elements of Reiki Yoga, so the energetic aspect of it, which stems from breath, meditation, and perhaps mantras. So I like to teach a combination of those depending on how my class feels that day and what I'm trying to accomplish, either for myself or for students. So basically, that's my answer of what is Reiki Yoga. Fairly new style, like I mentioned, so different teachers may have different answers. And so the next question is, no, the answer to the question whether or not you need to be a Reiki practitioner to practice Reiki Yoga. So the question applies in the same way as if you can practice yoga at home without being a teacher, you can practice Reiki Yoga without being a Reiki practitioner. Now, ethically speaking, you can't really be teaching Reiki Yoga if you're not a Reiki practitioner, much like you can't be teaching yoga if you're not a yoga teacher. I mean, you could, but, think of the ethics of it. So it depends where you're coming from and what you're offering, right? So there you go. You could be practicing Reiki Yoga at home, all right? And a big component of Reiki Yoga is its therapeutic aspect for oneself. It's about caring for yourself by tuning into your body and your energy, your energetic field, and listening to what it is that your body and your aura, energy field, is really telling you about how you're doing and what you need in that moment, and responding to those needs. So if you have any questions for me, you can feel free to message me or send them in the comments. If you like this video, you can click like or even subscribe to have access to more Reiki, yoga, and meditations. And until next time, happy meditating, happy yoga, and Reiki blessings. Namaste.